After the first British sizing survey using 3D body scanners.
The study carried out on 4 to 17-year-olds revealed their waistlines have increased by up to 14% over the past 30 years. The results have reinforced fears about childhood obesity.
Yeah, so this, for example, is one of my smock blouses, which is one of my most popular designs.
Designing clothes to fit today's children is a growing business. For many parents across the UK, kitting their kids out isn't as simple as grabbing high street sizes off the rail. So some have turned to specialists to get things just right.
If they're, say, 6 to 7, but they're a little larger than a 6 to 7 size, I could say do a 7 to 8 chest, but do a 6 to 7 length. So I can cater specifically for each and every child.
Made to measure doesn't come cheap, but some children's clothes are still sized using data collected 30 years ago, before the obesity epidemic gathered pace. That's why major retailers wise to the size problem commissioned new research. From tape measure to TARDIS, this is one of the 3D body scanners used to measure 2,500 children. It can take 200 measurements in just 6 seconds. And here's what it found. Take the average 11-year-old girl in 1978. Today, she's 2 centimetres taller. Her chest has increased by 5 centimetres, her waist by 8 centimetres. Likewise, an 11-year-old boy is 4 centimetres taller. His chest has grown by 8 centimetres and waist by 7 centimetres.
I think the reality is every parent, every teacher knows that children have got bigger. I think the significance of this is the fact this is the first time it's been properly measured and compared, and there isn't actually a reference point until now that actually allows you to look at what the changes are.
But with 1 in 3 children in England already classed as overweight, it's the expansion of waistlines that's causing most concern.
I'm afraid the prospect that it'll get worse in the future, essentially because of the credit crunch, which is going to drive a lot of people who we're most worried about into eating the less than healthy foods.
It's here on the high street that the effects of the new survey will be felt first, with major retailers changing the way they design and size children's clothes. But there are wider implications, and the data could be used in schools and in hospitals. It's already been passed to the Department of Health. This survey could change the way we define children as overweight and how we fight the increase in child obesity. Tamsin Smith, BBC News.